Beginning with the end in mind, we're going to be making line sculptures. We're going to use as many different kinds of lines to create a sculpture. Make sure that you put your name and 1A or 1D or whatever your classroom teacher's initial might be. Okay, so again, beginning with the end in mind, there's lots of different cool things that you can make. And a sculpture is turning these lines into 3 dimensions. These are all lines that we've used before: dotted, straight, wavy, zigzag. And then you can apply them now with paper onto the black paper into a sculpture. Some of you, it might remind you of making an amusement park or a playground. So as I take my pieces of paper, I just had fun creating different kinds of things. So just like when we made our quillings, I'm taking my paper and turning it into a spiral. When I add a little bit of glue from the glue stick, I'll place that in there so that it can dry. There's my spiral. Isn't it cool? Now I'm going to go ahead and take my glue stick again and put some dots or dashes. I am showing you right now how to create a wavy line. So I'm going to have to hold it a few times for a few seconds to make sure that those wavy lines will attach to the glue. So I'll do a couple of waves, hold it for a few seconds, and then once I feel like I've held it for a little while, those might stay. So I've got a really cool wavy line. Whoops, it came undone. I'll come back and get that in a minute. A straight line looks pretty cool too. And so as you can see, I've just glued on another one. I have to hold that glue a little bit longer to make sure that that stays. Okay, now once I've got that, anything that hangs off the extras, don't be afraid. You can go ahead and cut off the leftovers that you don't need anymore. That's totally fine too. As I take my pieces of construction paper, you can twirl it, you can design it however you want. But again, remember, we're trying to make it look 3D too. It doesn't all have to be stuck to the black paper. So I'm just thinking about different kinds of lines and designs that I could use to make onto my project. I'll take another strip of paper, and as I've glued that down, this is a curved line. And as I take my next one, they can go over top of another line. They can crisscross or match lines, spirals, wavy lines, twirled lines. Whatever you think of is what you can do with these lines. You can even repeat some of your favorites. Remember, today it's all about creativity and using different kinds of lines to make into sculptures. I hope you have fun making your assignment today. I know I sure did.